Today we're going to be taking a look at a very cheap budget gaming laptop.
For only $3,000, you know what, I can't do this. This is a high-end gaming laptop, $3,600, features an RTX 5090 and a Ryzen 9 X3D processor. What is this here for? Why does this exist? We're about to unbox it and find out after a word from today's sponsor.
Morning, Matt. You ready to start the day?
Yeah, man, I'm ready, but I'll be honest, it's gonna be a busy one.
Oh my God, dude, 10 videos? We're not even gonna be eating lunch today.
Well, you know what? We could just get lunch with today's video sponsor, DoorDash. It's quick and easy. It will save us a lot of time in a very busy day like today.
I mean, isn't delivery kind of expensive?
Not with DoorDash's Dash Pass, which unlocks $0 delivery fees and much more.
Tell me more.
Dash Pass is an exclusive membership from DoorDash that gets you unlimited $0 delivery fees and lower service fees on eligible orders, as well as membership deals and discounts. Whether it's food from your favorite restaurants or groceries from across town, Dash Pass is the most affordable way to get everything you need right to your door without having to make the trip there.
Well, like after a day like today, I might just go ahead and get some DoorDash delivered at home too.
I know, right? And for those watching at home, you can use the QR code on screen here and you can get more from delivery for less with Dash Pass. $0 delivery fees and reduced service fees on eligible DoorDash orders. Sign up for Dash Pass today and get your first 30 days free if you're a new member. Subject to change, terms apply.
So thanks again to DoorDash for sponsoring today's video. Let's go ahead and get back into it. So this is from a company called Dreammachines, who makes some of the highest end laptops you can buy. And I think we quite literally have the highest end laptop that money can get you right now. What's funny is it's not as expensive as I would have thought it is, especially because it is liquid cooled.
Yeah, we'll get to the liquid cooling here in a second. We actually don't even know how the liquid cooling works. We're going in blind just to see if we could figure it out as an average consumer, but it does come with this liquid cooling box, which I'm assuming, based on the pictures I've seen, has tubes that goes into the back of the laptop and liquid cools it. I feel like that's a disaster waiting to happen, but we'll figure that out here in just a second. But we also got to talk about the laptop here, which is important to mention that it is pretty cut down versus the normal desktop RTX 5090, which is a crazy high-end laptop. It has less VRAM, only 24 gigs versus 32, and it has less overall performance because, well, it's a laptop size. The CPU inside this thing is the Ryzen 9 9955HX3D, which is a crazy name, by the way. 16-core, 32-thread. Comes in at $3,600 if you get Windows installed, but you can actually save $100 if you don't get Windows installed if you want to do it yourself. I feel like with a laptop, I normally want to have Windows ready to go, but you know what? That is an option from the website. Let's unbox it and see what it's all about.
That's kind of what there are. They're for the enthusiast out there. Because I don't know a lot of people that would buy a 5090 laptop if you're not really into tech.
Yeah, this is going to be one thing where it's kind of get a double whammy here. We haven't seen a 5090 laptop, and I've not seen an X3D laptop before.
I haven't either.
Which is actually quite cool. I didn't know they really existed, I'll be honest with you. All right, so what's the watts on the power brick? It's like huge, but it's not as big as I thought it would be.
Yeah, no, it's 420. Yeah, 420 watts is the most I've ever. You know what's funny? Those like Alienware bricks that are like twice the size, they're like 240 watts.
Yeah, and they're big. So, you know what? Pretty good for being compact. Shout out to FSP, it's gotten a lot better. Now, I will say, I don't know specifically where Dreammachines sources their laptops from, but it does feel like their laptops, and you'll see with the unboxing, are ones where you can buy them from like those mass manufacturers and then they put their branding on it and configure it however they want. They're very generic laptops that just have Dreammachines logos on them. Yeah, no, it looks pretty basic. I mean, it's nice though. Like, it's not like it's definitely not like the AliExpress level that we normally see. Now, we do have like a 1440p 16:10 display, so it's a little bit extended, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's 2560 by 1600. It's also mini LED, and it's 240 hertz. So it's a nice display. I mean, obviously, we're talking a $3,600 laptop. I hope we have a nice display. Yeah, that'd be crazy. It's just like an IPS 1080p panel. Pretty good looking keyboard. They didn't go as fancy to make them like mechanical keys. I know sometimes like Alienware will do that. Got our power button, a little turbo button there. Let's see if this thing has some juice left in it. We got a lot of peels we can take off. Yeah, we did call this liquid cool. You don't have to liquid cool it. Like, you can just run it like this, which is how we have so far. I feel like I see how it works. Oh yeah, there's tiny little ports in the back. Yeah, so we'll show you guys the ports here, and that'll be a good time to show you, because there literally is two spots. So I'm assuming you just plug in the liquid cooling and it runs liquid. That's just crazy to me. It's weird that it's optional, like how it could do both. So on the right side of the laptop, we have two USB 3 ports. We're not sure if they're 3.1, 3.2 yet, but we'll try to verify. We have a full-size SD card reader, because, I mean, honestly, content creation, why not in this laptop? Big old laptop. We have now liquid cooling port. Yeah, Zach, here's a liquid cooling port. We have USB-C. It does just use a barrel jack. We have a mini display port. We have a full-size HDMI, and then on the left side of the laptop, we got our Ethernet, which folds out.
another USB-C that could be Thunderbolt, and the USB 3 variant, and then a combo headphone jack.
You're seeing the RGB on this thing. It has front glow RGB, so when you sit it down, it actually like glows the table. It's kind of cool.
Pretty cool.
But yeah, as you see, our display is on 240 hertz. It's kind of what I hoped for a display with a, well,
yeah, mini LED is cool.
Oh, wow.
It's brighter,
It's got some brightness to it.
Very bright.
That's very nice. All right, Task Manager. Let's confirm these specs. All right, so first up, we have the Ryzen 9 9955HX X3D. Let me read that again. The Ryzen 9 9955HX 3D. What a name. 16 cores, 32 threads. That's crazy for a gaming laptop. We have 32 gigs of DDR5 memory. It is only running at 4800 mega transfers per second. I saw on their website, and I will say, Dreammachines, I think the configurator could use a little bit of work because it is a little confusing how they make you pick individual sticks. They say what RAM stick goes in slot 1 and which one goes in slot 2. I feel like that could lead to some error, and especially you show different speeds. I'm assuming you have some quality control, but just something to mention. I would like to see a little bit faster memory, but again, we have dual channel, which is what we're looking for, obviously. For the SSD, we have an ADATA Legend 860, which is a 2 terabyte drive. And then we have the beautiful 5090 laptop GPU with 24 gigs of VRAM and these measly little integrated graphics, the 610M graphics for the CPU. But what we're gonna go ahead and do, now that we have unboxed it, got our reactions, we'll do some gaming normally with this thing, and then we'll figure this out towards the end, because I just want to see what the temperatures are like. I would imagine they're going to be fine. I kind of hope they're fine. I hope it's not reliant on this, because if it is, that's a big problem. We'll run those benchmarks, and then we'll mess around with this liquid cooler and see what this adds to the equation.
Alright guys, we are playing the new hit game of Doom, that new AAA title that is so hard to run. So right now we are running base resolution, which is 16 by 10, 2560 by 1600. I know I said 1440p earlier, sorry. Oh, the refresh rate's not even up.
I was gonna say, it didn't look like it was super smooth.
Yeah, it felt like it wasn't very smooth. We fixed that. But we don't have VSync or anything on. We are using the in-game performance metrics because Afterburner breaks us for whatever reason. I suppose we have FSR on. Let's do DLSS. Set to balance. We're not gonna do any frame jam. We don't need any of that for this. And then we're running Ultra Nightmare. All right, so yeah, running these settings here. Yeah, that looks very smooth now. Thought we froze up at first. Yeah, we're going through the tutorial, but yeah, this is really good looking. I mean, this is one of the few times where I'm not a fan of playing on laptop monitors. I tell you guys that every time, but when it looks this good and it's this bright too, I think that's the other kind of key spec here is it's a very bright mini LED display.
I even lowered the brightness a little bit, so it still has room to go up.
Yeah, that's yeah. See, I'm gonna put it up because Doom's a little bit of a dark game.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy. I mean, that's just very impressive for a laptop. I think more laptops could kind of learn from you know, a brighter display like this one here. It's definitely very good.
Yeah, we don't have Afterburner up because, well, there's a weird bug in the game, so we can't really monitor temperatures and stuff right now, but we'll do that in the next game. But yeah, the FPS numbers are really good for this game.
And the fans are moving. You can definitely hear them, but I will say, I'm like not getting any heat. Normally I get heat in this part of my palm here, which I do not like on a lot of the gaming laptops. I'm not really getting any on the left side, which is nice. It's honestly pretty, oh yeah, all the heat's just coming out the back.
Nice.
And it's, have you felt that?
Is it hot?
It moves
Whoa!
air.
And then I think it's on, so like the turbo button, it's on purple right now. I couldn't find any documentation on what the colors mean. I'm assuming purple is probably the max. There's a blue, which seems like it'd be balanced, and then green is definitely eco. So, you know, I mean, the performance is good, and yeah, it's moving air.
The speakers are pretty good on it too. I mean, so far, no real complaints. Oh, and it does have a webcam. It's just a basic, like, 720 or 1080p webcam, but yeah, I mean, it has all the amenities of a normal laptop, and the fact that you, so far, it doesn't sound like you have to use liquid cooler is definitely a nice feature.
Yes. All right, guys, we're in Oblivion Remastered, and I will say this, Jackson reiterated when he was playing Doom, this is like the best looking laptop experience I've ever had. We're currently running ultra settings with ray tracing set to high, and we're running DLSS on balance, because we're gonna need some DLSS if we're going to be running ray tracing on these settings, and this looks great. We're getting 60 FPS. We'll see if it maintains 60. It looks like it's going to, though. We're getting like 60 to 70 FPS. Now, this is the first time Afterburner is up, and I do have to mention, we had a little dip there. The CPU runs hot. It do be running hot, especially on this performance profile. I might just, you know what, I'm gonna wait a bit. I'm gonna do a little bit of run before I start hitting this performance button, because I feel like it might crash some games. It does pretty aggressively adjust the clock speed based on what scenario you're looking for. So, but man, this game just looks good. I think the display is a big part of it. Like if you bought a laptop from them, like a 5070 or something and you're playing games like this with this kind of display, I think it would be equally as great of an experience. Just looking real nice. I mean, speaking of real nice,
Mark is looking
fantastico. I mean, he's looking great.
Look, it's shaped like a gumdrop.
And look at this view. We got the, was that the moon? It just disappeared. I don't know. I'm not a civilian. I am Bench Marcus. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Let me look at the Oblivion Gate. Get out of here. These little Jonahs. It's crazy. Yeah, that looks so good.
The Jonah's running at you.
Go, Jonah, go!
Ran right past you.
But just for the fun of it, I'm going to hit the performance button, and we're going to see what happens when we go down to balanced. The FPS does go down a little bit, but not too much. It's actually...
The fan got quieter, too.
It got quieter, so maybe the blue mode or the balanced mode is what you want to run. Now, Eco...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do we go to the... I don't think we're switching the GPU, right? Are we on the iGPU? Oh no, look at the CPU, that's 600 megahertz.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't think this game would run on iGPU.
Wow. Wait, it's adjusting a little bit. That's crazy. That's kind of cool, you can do it on the fly. And then FPS soar.
I like that it actually, like, listens to you, you know?
That's really cool. I mean, some companies overthink that stuff, and it normally is a software that just doesn't work half the time. For the fun of it, I'm going to turn on frame gen, because, I mean, we might as well.
Let's just
see what it looks like. Confirm, beautiful. It's just so smooth. This 240 hertz display is just so nice. Hey, another AAA title running great. We'll switch it up to some Marvel Rivals, get a little esports action in here, and let's see what this thing is capable of, because so far, again, we're like, going crazy with this laptop because it's really good. It's a $3,600 laptop. It is expensive, but it's good to see so far. It looks like you're getting your money's worth. So let's move on and test an esports title.
We're already in Marvel Rivals. I didn't even have a chance to gain and gather my thoughts, but we're running some pretty high settings, like a little higher than we normally do. Borderless window, DLSS at the quality, base resolution high with some ray tracing set to high quality.
And the game's over.
It seems like we're getting like 130 FPS, so I will try if we don't, like, I'll run these like really good looking settings, which that's honestly how I would play at home, but I know a lot of you guys are probably like, a 240 hertz monitor, why aren't you taking advantage of it? So we'll try to adjust the settings, see if we can actually get it. But I will say, some games it's just hard to get over 200 FPS. My aim's not pretty good, it's been a while. I'm just gonna pump the tank so I get my stats padded. It's not like a plan,
That's always the vibe.
Oh, I'm gonna die. All right, let's see if we get some more FPS. Let's try
a little performance.
We're going performance there. Let's see what that does.
A little better, not much.
Close. I wonder if we turn ray tracing. I feel like ray tracing is where you get those real FPSs. Turn it off, you know, just to see what happens.
I don't know if they turned it all the way off.
I don't think it turned it all the way. Probably do like SSGI. But okay, we're closer to 240 now. Still feels smooth. I mean, we're already getting what I consider to be a really smooth gameplay, but I'm just not a competitive goblin, you know? Clearly. I'm getting Emma Frosted. There's a squall stampede coming! Oh no. Not me. Not today.
Wow, they're really...
It's crazy how like a good like... Dang, I can't believe I already got it again.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah.
The recovery!
Oh!
The ult recovery.
No way, he just ulted me. No! They don't even see me. They don't even care that I'm in their backline.
Wow.
That's how horrible I am. They're like, he's not a threat to us. Come on, team, let's kill her. Do we get...
Hey!
Oh, hello? Oh, God!
Yeah! Easy!
We won! Yeah, I mean, this thing, you know, it's not gonna matter. Esports, AAAs, whatever. The fact that they put it with a, 16 by 10 non-4K display, I think we can run anything we want. But let's go test out another game.
But first, let's see if it can get even cooler.
Oh, we're doing it?
You have to do it.
It's time to liquid cool our laptop.
Yeah, so we figured after a few gaming tests, we noticed that CPU does run pretty warm. I mean, it's within normal operating temperature for a laptop, but let's just see how this works. I mean, I have no idea. I haven't opened this up. We're gonna do it live, I guess. So.
Yeah, to say, unless the instructions tell us otherwise, right? We just do it.
And also, how's this? Okay, there's liquid in there.
Fluid.
Oh yeah, oh, you can hear fluid. So basically, it's a box. Do not use coolants, distilled water only. So I guess that's how you refill it. Is this like the level of what it's at? Here, you look at this thing. This thing is confusing me.
Oh, Yeah, I don't know if there's anything in it yet.
It might need to get filled up. You can open it up and see.
Let's see what's in it.
Might as well. I mean,
yeah, she's pretty empty, John.
Uh-oh.
You can see in there.
Well, we don't have distilled water, do we?
No, yeah, because well, I can check the mezzanine because we had all from the PC stuff we were doing. We had
can
the
check that real
goldfish
quick.
distilled,
Yeah, let's check
distilled
that
water.
real quick.
That's funny though that they want you just to put like basically just water, like not even coolant or anything. Yeah, we're probably out of the RO. Should we just YOLO and just put some coolant in? Or we could just do water. We could use the Primo. I mean, that's RO water. It's not distilled, but it's close.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Yeah, screw it, right? It's pretty close. I think we can do this. You ready? Okay, it's kind of going in, right? Looks like it.
I mean, I hope it's going somewhere.
I can see the level. All right, we're going up. We're going up. Right there, looks pretty good. We're about like almost to the top of the level.
That go?
You can see. You can actually really see it on the side now.
Yeah, so there you go. We have our liquid inside. This feels so wrong, but...
So is that just like a 120 on the side? 120 mil fan or something?
Yeah, it looks like it's a 120 mil fan. Yeah, we'll show it in here. It'll be better.
We just filled it with freaking our Lowe's water. I assume this is just really simple. I mean, it's probably just a little pump in there, you know, nothing crazy.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, there is a fan, a radiator here, and then I guess it's 120 or 140. It looks like
It's hard to say. It could be 140.
Probably 140. And now we have the tubes, which it looks it's all quick disconnect
So we gotta
stuff.
run
power.
So this goes. Is there a brick or does it go to the laptop?
That's a
They
good
want
question.
us to use the laptop charging port?
Will it run off of it?
Pass through?
Yeah, does it pass through?
So this one, the brick goes here.
Okay, yep.
And
All right,
then-
so first it looks like this plugs in here, and then this,
Goes to the laptop.
yes.
So it's like past there. That's cool. Okay,
Make
now
sure it's actually charging.
this can't
that
go more
works.
than one way.
I will say though, if average consumer buys this, a little instructions involved, potentially. Also, I don't think the average consumer is buying this. Only you guys watching this video with a boatload of money are buying this kind of stuff for the fun of it.
We just like start.
Whenever water shoots out.
Does it just start?
You know what? Oh my god, it's magnetic. Oh, dude, it's like pulling it in. Is it in? I don't know. I don't. Oh. Okay, maybe we don't need those. I don't know.
Yeah, what are those?
Gaskets. Because there's like nothing on it.
Oh yeah.
Do these like go in first? Like what?
Do we just plug it in live?
I mean, I don't see why you couldn't. So is AI on. You ready? Oh, that was actually very satisfying.
How do we know if it's doing anything? Oh, is there a power button? Oh.
Oh my god, I'm scared it's just gonna start spraying. I'm gonna cover this. I wonder, is there software or anything?
Liquid cooler. I don't think there is a software.
The real question is too, what is this for?
Is it a replacement?
I hope. I don't know. Yeah, there's like an Allen key, like an Allen wrench, and another one of these little magnetic quick disconnects. Everything looks like it's hooked up fine, so. We could always try to hold the power button down or something, because it is blinking.
You press it again.
Oh,
Like a race car.
it's.
I don't like it. I'm so scared.
Does this feel like water's running through the tubes?
Yeah, the water level's going down, so the water's going somewhere.
It's in the laptop.
Because I think wasn't it like closer to the top before?
I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna move my hand because I mean I haven't seen a single bit of liquid.
You know what? Just to do it live, we'll launch Oblivion Remastered because that's what we've already played, and we'll just. You guys saw what the temperatures were like before. So.
I think that game got the highest too.
Yeah. So we'll see if we notice anything.
Benchmark us!
Benchmark us! Oh wow.
I'm already
Okay.
noticing the fans are not revving. So
This is already lower. Look at it. It's just going down.
yeah, dude, we put some cold water in it too.
Yeah. Look at it. It's getting.
And look, we're on the purple profile where the fans were going really fast
And now
before.
it's silent. Okay, this is not practical, but it's kind of cool.
This might be valid, guys.
This is like,
this thing's loud though.
that's loud.
I mean, I guess it's not as
but
loud as the fans. You know, I mean, those laptop fans got really loud.
See how cool this thing is. I guess the fan's blowing on that, but just like,
Yeah, no, it's not even warm.
wow. The GPU is the biggest thing. I'm noticing the GPU's at 48 degrees Celsius right now.
Oh,
Here it comes. It's ramping up a little bit.
I wonder, does this cool everything, or does it just cool like the CPU? I don't know.
The GPU seems really cool.
I guess it does cool everything, maybe. Oh, yeah, okay, now the CPU's moving.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, this is definitely a first for us in terms of the laptop space. But I can tell you, it works. Is it a little scary? Kinda. But it is cool that this laptop exists. And Jack's not driving a camera. This is one of those laptops, which if you guys want to learn more about it, links down below. That if you just are like a baller who has a high-end PC and you're like, I want my laptop to be equally as high-end and have something to mess with. this is the laptop for you. This is your kind of laptop. Budget ballers, probably not, but it's really cool. The display is cool, everything's cool. It's just incredibly expensive, but you're getting all the bells and whistles for the money you're paying. So
yeah,
I think we've done a good job showcasing this laptop. We'll run some built-in benchmarks to really stress this thing. We'll leave the liquid cooler on just for the fun of it so you guys see the maximum performance. But overall, really cool laptop. Let's wrap this video up real quick. Now, after seeing how this liquid-cooled laptop performed, we had to figure out exactly how this was working. So we decided to do a quick little teardown where we took off the back panel to look inside. You can see where the liquid cooling comes into the laptop, and everything is super sleek underneath the hood. You can also upgrade the RAM here and storage here, but it's a very simple design where the liquid comes in and is spread across the heat sinks to allow for optimal cooling, and I guess the water is just trapped inside here after you use it. So it is important that you do know that the liquid cooler is not necessary for this laptop, but as you saw in the testing, it does make a difference. Let's go ahead and wrap this video up real quick. Okay guys, before we wrap up this review of this really cool Dreammachines RTX 5090 laptop, let's run a couple more game tests and see what this thing is capable of. The first game we tested was Spider-Man 2 at the native 2560 by 1600 resolution with ray tracing set to high and quality set to high. With DLSS enabled, we've got an average of 60 FPS with a few dips here and there. Once again, as you guys can see on camera, this display looks absolutely beautiful on this laptop, and it does show, again, not to take away from the laptop itself, Dreammachines is only able to do what they're able to do with the GPU that they're given. The 5090 laptop edition is definitely a cut down version, and I would say it compares more closely to like a 5070 Ti versus a 5090 if we're talking about desktop versus laptop counterparts. So performance isn't amazing for the price point, but it is still the most powerful laptop GPU you can get right now. Next up is Clair Obscure 1440p high settings with DLSS enabled. We had no problems getting 100 plus FPS. Once again, a very beautiful game that looks great on this laptop and performs pretty well with the RTX 5090 and that Ryzen 9. Then we also tested that CPU and pushed it to its limits in CS2 on low settings at the 1440p native resolution, and we got an average of 380 FPS, a 1% low of 123. And lastly, that 3D Mark time spy score was 19,020. which, doing our cents per point calculation, ends up giving us a score of 19 cents per point, which, you know, isn't an amazing price performance, but we kind of knew that going into this. This is a enthusiast device, and Dreammachines has done a good job creating an enthusiast device that isn't aiming price to performance, it's aiming being the best of the best and producing some really cool PC gaming experiences you normally wouldn't get if you're trying to sacrifice in the name of price to performance. So if you're a big baller, this laptop is definitely one to consider, and we're going to talk more about that during the outro. So let's bring Jackson back in here and wrap this video up real quick.
Well, this is definitely a first for us, a liquid-cooled laptop, but like I said before, you don't have to liquid-cool this thing. Honestly, the temps were very respectable for a laptop of this caliber with a freaking 5090 and a Ryzen 9X 3D CPU, but this isn't just a gimmick, it's actually kind of cool. I like the idea too that like it's not sealed, but it's really easy to, I mean, you saw us, we went in there and just put some of our tap water in it practically, which is not recommended, but we had to do it for the video's sake.
And yeah, you saw the other benchmarks, and everything about this laptop is premium. It screams premium, the performance is great. Yeah, the laptop 5090 isn't as powerful as a desktop 5090, but that's pretty much common knowledge out there. It is a little bit worse this generation than in the past, but all in all, if you're looking for the just top of the line laptop with a crazy cool feature like liquid cooling, Dreammachines has you covered with this laptop. You can learn more by checking the links down below. And I want to hear from you guys in the comments. I want to hear from the budget ballers and the people who might actually consider buying this laptop. What do you think of this high-end gaming laptop?
But as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you check out our other two YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/toastybros, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
So we don't have any laptops this high-end at PC Bros, but we do have some gaming laptops, and we have tons of gaming desktops.
A lot of you just want gaming desktops. Maybe a gaming laptop isn't for you. PCBros.tech is where you can buy an awesome gaming PC today. Use code TOASTYBROS on checkout. You'll save 3% on your next purchase. See you guys later. Goodbye.